Hey, I don't know you. How'd you get in here?
By boat, from Fesher.
And you expect me to believe that?
Look at the beach down there. That's my boat.
I'll let you through. But if you cause any trouble, you'll have us woodcutters to deal with. Got it?
I'm looking for Duranus. Where can I find him?
In the pub or in his room. You best ask Murdra. She'll know where he's at.
Murdra?
The landlady here. Just go in, you'll see her.
What do you want? Aha, a new guy. Who let you in here?
One of the woodcutters from the farm.
Just so you know, normally I decide who comes in.
I know. I'll have to deal with the woodcutters.
Right. Don't you forget that.
I'm looking for Duranus.
Our noble man? Really think he'd receive a bloke like you, would he?
We'll see. Just tell me where I can find him.
Sitting upstairs in his room, our noble man is, reading what he always does. I even got to bring his food up to him, I have. Go up the stairs and out onto the balcony, then turn right. That's where his room is.
If I ever lay my hands on him...
Are you Duranus?
Yes? What do you want?
I'm searching for an ancient temple up in the mountains.
Yes, I heard about a temple up there.
Where exactly?
Don't know, but there is an archive of old maps in the fortress at Silver Lake. If ever there was a place to find a clue, it's there.
So how do I get to Silver Lake?
Not at all, at the moment. Brigands have occupied the bridge to Stewart, but the people here are trying to think of a way to deal with the Brigands. Help them. Perhaps they'll help you.
Who's working on the brigand problem here?
Murdra, the landlady here, I'm sure. And I think Rorter has a plan too.
Rorter?
A guild fighter. He was here just a moment ago, making vague insinuations about secret negotiations with some of the Brigands.
Where's Rorter now?
He's headed for the old Setarifian watchtower, to the south of here on the beach.
What are you doing here? I thought mages hang around the monastery all day long.
Some do, indeed. I, however, am on my way by order of Grand Master Milton. He has expressed great interest in the ancient stone circles scattered throughout Arcania.
And have you discovered anything about the stone circles?
So far, only that they drive me insane. The Grand Master discovered a way to awaken their power, but all the circles I've found so far are immune to my magic. I have a feeling someone's beaten us to the punch.
What happens when a stone circle awakens?
Apparently, the circles are connected. If one could establish a connection to one of the circles, it should be possible to travel instantly to it from another circle. We experimented with 2 circles in Thorny Ara, but nothing's working here. Well, if you're curious, there's one not far from the Cleaved Maiden.
If I was in charge then.
Did you go see our noble man then?
Yes. He suggested that I should lend a hand to the people around here. How are things with you? Anything I can do for you?
Why not? You look like a big, strong lad, you do.
What do you want me to do?
I'm starting to run out of mead, and it'll be a while till the next supply comes.
I see. You want me to get some for you?
From Garv, one of the woodcutters. He must have a few barrels left. Would you get me 2?
I'll go to Garv and get you the mead.
Ah, the guests will be pleased about that, and so will I.
Where can I find Garv?
Out through the gate, then down the path to the right, past the old watchtower. That's where his hut is.
I heard you had a plan for dealing with the Brigands. Would you tell me?
Looking to spy on me, are you? Forget it.
What are you doing around here anyway?
My guild sent me here to keep an eye on the coast, in case the Myrtanians come ashore.
Which guild do you belong to?
To the rangers in the Valley of Blood, if they still exist, that is.
What do you mean?
When I was sent here, a large part of my guild had joined Lord Gawain to meet the Myrtanians in the Gorge of Thorniara. Just before Dartan occupied the bridge, I heard that the Myrtanians had taken the gorge and pushed Gawain back into the Valley of Blood. That means no good news about my guild.
What do the Brigands want here, on your bridge?
Dartan, their leader, wants to take revenge on the landlady of the Cleaved Maiden.
Why's that?
He used to be her servant, and she didn't treat him very kindly. Now he occupies the bridge to Stuart, to keep people away from the Maiden, and the mead and ale merchants too.
Oi, hey! There's one! Get lost! Nobody's getting through here.
What are you doing here?
I'm supposed to be watching out because of Murdra. Are you a friend of Murdra's?
No. Will you let me through?
I don't know. No. Otherwise, Darkchan will be disappointed.
Stay where you are, boy. You're not getting through here.
What are you doing here?
Listen up, matey. I ain't in the mood to yap. If you want to talk, go talk to Hugh, lad. And leave me alone.
You're Rorta?
Damn straight, that's me.
I heard you had a plan for the Brigands. You want to tell me about it?
Sure! Listen! If the Brigands were just robbers, I'd slaughter them in no time. But some of them are friends, and I can't slaughter them too, can I?
You've got friends among the Brigands?
Yes, damn it! Lorne and the other fishermen. They joined Darton and his henchmen. Because Murdra sold their boats while they were at war. The poor bastards.
Why did Murdra sell their boats?
I don't know exactly. I wasn't there.
Then why doesn't Murdra give the fishermen the gold she got for the boats?
Well, when Lorne came back from the war and heard what Murdra had done, he went mad and stole her wooden leg.
Wooden leg? What wooden leg?
Murdra's late husband, Belgor, had a wooden leg. Murdra cares a lot about that leg. Yeah, it was a gift from the king, a souvenir. What do I know? Women. Anyway, the two don't talk to each other anymore, right?
So, what's your plan?
Lorne takes the wooden leg back to Murdra, and Murdra gives the fishermen their gold for their boats. Then everything's fine. The fishermen can go fishing again, and I can slaughter them damn brigands at last. Bingo!
Then go talk to Lorne.
Well, I did. But he doesn't trust me, because I'm staying at the Cleaved Maiden with Murdra.
Do you want me to talk to Lorne?
Yeah, why not? You talk to Lorne. You're new around here and neutral, right?
Where is he?
Up there on the old watchtower, moping over his boats and staring at the damn sea.
You're new here.
Yes. Why?
Then maybe you're not in yet with that murderer. Maybe you be willing to help a desperate fisherman.
What do you want me to do for you?
I've lost a wooden leg. Sounds daft, I know. But I was furious at the time and pretty drunk. Can you look for it for me?
Why don't you do that yourself?
The goblins are getting more and more cheeky. And I'm a fisherman, not a fighter. But you look as if you know how to handle a weapon.
Rorta told me about the wooden leg. He thinks it's the one off Murdra's dead husband.
Yes, that's right. After my argument with Murdra, I nicked it from her for revenge.
Now you want to give the wooden leg back?
I want to exchange it for something else.
You want to exchange the wooden leg for gold?
Murdra may be attached to Belgor's leg, but believe me, she's much more attached to her gold, she is. I'll think of something that she's not quite so attached to.
What do you want to swap the wooden leg for?
Hey, I barely know you. Bring me that wooden leg, then we'll talk.
I'll help you with that wooden leg. Could you at least give me a few hints that might help me in the search?
It's somewhere on the hill, east of here, on Hog's Rock. I smell the smoke and goblin piss, I remember that. And in the distance you can see the old watchtower.
I'll go and look for this leg then. You going to stay here?
No, I'm off to my hut on the beach. You'll find me there.
Look at it. What do you want here?
I heard you had some need.
Well, look here. We need a thirsty one. Think you're gonna get what you want?
Just give me 2 kegs of meat, and I'll leave you safe in one piece.
Hey lads, look here. Somebody's looking for a walloping. He belongs to me.
Enough.
Hand me the mead.
Here, take it. I'm no longer thirsty.
Tackle him! Here comes a good smacking.
You look like a big, strong man. More brawn than brains, anyway.
Insulting people with brawn doesn't show much in the way of brains. What do you want?
Forgive me, I beg your pardon. I'm looking for courage, not cleverness, because of those bloody goblins.
What about the goblins?
Those damned creatures have taken over my glade and are eating my herbs. Can you help me?
Tell me where your glade is, and I'll take care of the goblins.
It's directly north of here, not far at all.
What are you doing out here?
I'm gathering herbs. Want some? Freshly picked. Effectiveness guaranteed. Ah, there you are. Is my glade safe again?
Your glade is safe again. The goblins won't be doing anything else. Except fertilizing your herbs, perhaps.
Excellent, excellent. I've got a small reward for you. Here, take it.
Hello?
Ah, there you are again. Got the leg?
Here's your wooden leg.
I guess I owe you a favour, don't I?
Looks that way. Can you smuggle me over the bridge?
Well, D'Artan and his men are there. Forget it.
Then help me to get rid of Darton.
Ha! If I did, Murdra would be laughing and I'd end up looking a fool. But I'll make you a suggestion. I know where you can find an unclaimed money box. Get me the box, we'll share the contents and I'll help you get rid of D'Artan.
Tell me more about that money box.
The overseer of that old mine used to pay his workers in gold from that box. But that day, the entrance to the mine collapsed and the overseer and his money box were buried under tons of bloody rubble.
Fair enough.
Yeah? You'll do it?
I'll get the money box for you. But how do I get into the mine when the entrance has collapsed?
Well, that is the problem. Talk to Digger about it. He used to be the alchemist in the mine.
Where can I find him?
Probably somewhere close to the mine. The entrance is on the west side of Hog's Rock.
Came here by boat, did you?
How did you know that?
D'Artan has cut off the bridge to the north, and the pass in the south is buried under a landslide. So, if you can't swim across the Silver Lake, a boat is the only possibility.
What do you know about the old mine?
Don't tell me you're looking for iron bolets for Murdra.
No. I'm interested in something else.
You want to find the money box?
How do you know about the money box?
Well, I heard that the mine entrance caved in on the day the overseer was paying everyone. He was killed in the cave-in, so it follows that the money box he had on him is still in the mine, right?
You don't look like an ordinary traveler. Who are you?
My name is Zyra. I'm an adventurer. I specialize in old ruins.
You're a specialist in ruins. So have you heard anything about an old temple here in the mountains?
You're looking for an old temple. How exciting! Tell me more.
I don't know much myself, but Robar's paladins are looking for the temple too.
The paladins?
Yes. They say there's a blessed anvil there. The paladins want it, and I'm going to stop them from getting it.
So you're fighting for the king of Sitarif?
No, I fight for no king. I want to avenge my friends who were murdered by Robar's men.
I'm sorry about your friends, but be careful. Vengeance is a double-edged sword.
I've talked to a mage. He gave me a lead where I could perhaps find out more about the temple.
Yeah? Where?
In the castle in Silver Lake, there's an old archive. Maybe I can find out more about the temple there.
Well, you'll have to think about how you're going to get past the Brigands. Otherwise, you won't get to Silver Lake.
I know.
Hello there.
Aha, there you are again. Got the mead yet?
I've got the mead.
Ah, good for something you are.
Is it true that Darton used to work for you?
He did. Wasn't worth a piss in a pot, the dog.
Wasn't any good, eh? Why?
Lazy he was, and a right scatterbrain. Used to sod off for days at a time, leaving me alone with all the work and the guests.
So, what did you do to make Dartan hate you so much?
What did I do? Me? Nothing is what I did. I warned him I did, again and again. Alright, he took the odd beating with my belted broom, but what would you do with a wretched boy like that?
So, you had an argument with Lorne. What was that all about?
That's none of your business.
Come on, Murdra. I'm stuck here. You could at least tell me why.
The fishermen were fighting in the war, and meanwhile I fed their women on credit. Just wanted the boats for collateral, in case the men died in the war. The women agreed. Then a man from the fishermen's troop came and said they all died. So I sold the boats. It was all legal, and exactly as we had agreed.
Why didn't you wait before you sold the boats?
Dead is dead. What's to wait for?
The other day, someone died in the middle of the road.
If I ever lay my hands on him...
What are you doing here?
All right, great. I'm working myself into an early grave with this pickaxe here. If I had me alembic, everything'd be easier. I'd brew up a tincture and shazam! The entrance to the mine'd be clear.
Where's your alembic?
In the old tunnel that I live in. I haven't the courage to go in there right now, though. Wild beasts running around in my tunnel, you see. Woo-hoo! And there's me thinking, maybe you'd have the guts, eh?
I'll get you your alembic.
Oh, really? That's wonderful. Well then, I can put my pickaxe down and wait till you get back. Ha!
Where do I find your tunnel?
You have to get out of the mine again and follow the way to the south. You can't miss the tunnel if you follow that way. It reeks of goblins. They made themselves at home when I was toiling away here with my pickaxe. Yes, they did, those damn creatures. And since then, I've had to sleep here. Ah, so? Ah, so? Ah, there you are. Have you got the alembic?
Here's your alembic.
It won't take me long, and kablooey, the mine'll be open. Right, now you've got the tincture, so Oh, no, sorry. You did all the work, so you must want some fun too. Here, melt the rubble away.